Previously on Little Brother.
We're counting numbers, but if we can rattle off a few HOHs in a row between us.
Before the matriarchy crumbled, some of the guys thought they had to make an alliance together.
The four of us are brought together by necessity in the game.
But then Alex used the veto and views changed.
I came into this thinking that I was going one way, and then I kind of went 50-50 on it. I want to return the favor. I am going to take down Leanna.
I love it. Oh my fucking god. I love it. Oh my god, because Dave thinks Aspen is lying.
Monet successfully using the secret veto last round has also heightened paranoia.
I just felt like I'm not like someone that people trust, especially with you. For some reason, I mean, you throw it out because you thought
I wonder why.
I'm just confused as to why y'all are
I wonder
Alex
why.
for using
Fanguy,
that
you were
Fanguy literally said you switched sides, meaning there was a side.
Aspen trying to play all sides finally caught up to her.
Do we have an understanding, Leanna? Because I feel like Aspen was trying to pit us against you.
She was, but I wasn't taking the bait.
Aspen, you have been eliminated from Little Brother.
And with the house splitting in different ways,
I'm talking about Leanna, Monet, and DeLeon, and apparently Alex.
Seems to be starting to be kind of a split house, and I think the three of us are on one side.
But I think him, Meg, and Fanguy working together.
I think so too. That's exactly what I think.
And now I know that for a fact.
Dee Dee and Alex were the two for me that I just really could not figure out at all where they were.
Tonight, a new HOH must be determined.
I don't know if that rhymes with horse.
God damn it.
Name something besides books you might find in a library. Name a movie that frequently gets remade. Look for the top 5.
Ooh!
Who will be the new HOH and who will be their noms? Find out tonight on Little Brother.
Yo, corpse is definitely a freaking rhyme, and so
If you do say so.
That's because you're
I'll make a songwriter.
The English examiner will tell you that
We'll
it's
make
not
a song
lying.
about it.
Right.
You're a songwriter and you have to use very loose rhymes.
Exactly. Thank you.
Thing is,
I'm an English teacher. It doesn't rhyme.
Name something besides books you might find in a library. Magazine was not up there. Computer is the number 1 answer. Meg,
I'm old, Steve.
would you like to play or pass?
I'll play
Okay.
6 of them.
Yep.
A librarian.
Correct. That is number 2.
Good answer.
A bathroom.
That is not an answer. Need an answer.
Kids.
That was also not one of the top answers. Fanguy, you get a shot to steal.
Can I clarify if kids is the same as something? No, probably not. Would kids? I mean, I'm just gonna ask. If you can't answer, just don't. But would kids count as students? Is that the same thing, or
It would be the same thing.
Okay. I don't know. What's in a library? Other than books, apparently no one said magazines. So, I'm gonna say I'm too old for this question because I don't know what's in new libraries.
Need an answer.
We used to have a card catalog.
Yeah, you're a little old.
For the Dewey Decimal System.
You're in the wrong. Meg will advance to the finals.
Okay, was CD up there?
You tell
We're
me,
like
Nick, what's in
CDs.
the library?
Finish it.
Yeah, bookshelves.
Oh,
CDs.
bookshelf. I was just
Bookshelves
thinking like,
is up there, yes.
oh my god.
I get
Printers
get this fucking
was
question.
another one. Tables was another one, and chairs
Tables,
was another.
janitors.
Oh, we were going super basic on this. My bad. All right. Good job, man.
All right, Meg, you're in the finals. It's now DeLeon versus Alex. Name a movie that frequently gets remade.
Who is that
Looking for the top 5.
Ooh.
Everybody
Who
please
is
go
this?
on mute. Everybody go on mute.
Who is that of?
DeLeon and Alex.
Can you read that? Fast and Furious.
DeLeon, do you have an answer?
A Star is Born.
Sorry, both of those are not on there, so try again.
This is messed up. You couldn't give me the movie one?
Go on mute, please. Thank you.
Spider-Man.
Good answer. But it's not up there. So, Alex, you get a shot to.
How is Spider-Man not up there?
Ghostbusters?
That is also not up there.
Are you kidding me?
So, try
Okay.
again.
Repeat the question.
Do I have to write it down or can I just say?
You have to write it down.
Batman. Oh,
Okay, Batman is up there. So, Alex, that is the number 1 answer.
I can't believe I'm blanking on all the movies right now. Superman.
Superman is number 3.
Now you just irritating my soul.
Right. Spider-Man should be on there.
Tobey
Ghostbusters.
Maguire, Andrew Garfield.
Hold on.
Come
Hold on. I can't.
Not your turn, DeLeon.
I know, but like, come on.
Batman,
Nick-
Superman, Wonder Woman.
No.
Okay. I would like to say Star Wars?
No. DeLeon, you get a shot to steal.
Oh, now it's my turn?
Yep.
Now you want me to talk, Nicholas?
Now you get a shot
What?
to steal.
Don't talk to me with that tone.
Got 3 answers. Better hurry.
Fix it. Fix
3.
Three answers on the board. And it's nothing that I'm thinking of. We're gonna say
Got 10 seconds.
you can't do that because you didn't do that to anybody else.
I did. I was counting in my head. They just didn't take this long.
Oh my god.
Need an answer. 5, 4, 3.
Matrix?
2. No.
What was
Good
the
answer,
answer?
though. It's a
What's
good
the other
answer, bro.
answers?
Number 2 was Cinderella.
Oh wow.
That's so true.
I
Number
really just watched that like
4
3 nights ago.
Was Robin Hood. And
Robin
number
Hood.
5 was Dracula. Name a food to avoid on the first date.
Cheese.
None of those are on there, so try again.
Garlic.
Garlic is there, so Alex, you can play or pass.
I will play. I don't know why I said I would play. Okay. Eggs. Nope. Wings, because it's messy.
Wings is number 5.
Food that you avoid on a first date. Spaghetti?
That is number 1.
What?
Really?
Well, spaghetti / pasta.
That
Okay,
is
so
ridiculous.
pasta.
Slash
There's
red
2 more
sauce.
answers. There's 2 more answers.
There are 3 more answers.
So I said wings, garlic, and pasta. Spicy food?
May you get a shot to still.
Onions.
That is up there. Meg will be the next HOH.
Congrats.
Good
Was
answer,
it
Steve.
onions?
That was a
Onions is
good
a good
answer. That
answer.
was the number one.
Onions
answer.
is a really good answer.
The other ones were beans and ribs.
Oh my god, I didn't want to do that. I think I'm just going to talk to everybody and see where their heads are at, and see how much information I can gather. But I think since the fall of the matriarchy, I'm not as connected with some of the girls anymore. And I'm not really connected to DeLeon, so I think I have some options.
Let me say something right fast. Oh, I got my son's computer. But D, you seen how she picked you?
Yeah, I did.
You think she's going after you?
Yeah,
Alex,
I have to go
let me let
see her
you.
at 6:45.
Alex, let me let you know this. If she do put you up, don't say nothing. We gonna figure out something.
Okay.
If she do, I don't know who she gonna put up, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
we'll
I
figure it out.
Since the last vote, hopefully we can stay strong and just ride to the end at this point.
You think she mad because of the girl thing you said then?
I don't know. Something telling me, I have a feeling. I don't know if I'm just overthinking it. I'm thinking like somebody already sensed it before I even said anything.
But I think she gonna use that because you had your opinion, I had my opinion. We solved it and it was that.
Mhm.
So I think they're just trying to make it out of whatever.
And she was already working with Dazed and now.
Fan guy. And fan guy.
guy.
Before Ash left.
Yeah.
You think Monet would be put up by any chance?
Oh shit, I forgot about Monet.
I'm kind of
I don't know.
scared. That is a possibility.
We just gotta win veto. One of y'all gotta come down.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We gotta figure it out. So.
At least we'll know after the moms like what she's thinking, because at this point I don't really know like what she wants to do. So maybe we'll get some clarity. Oh, I'm so glad I saved you though.
I know, and everybody was trying to figure out why you saved me or how you knew he was gonna save me. I said no.
I was so close to being talked into not doing it. I was like, it felt, and then once you gained, but honestly, what you said made so much more sense, and it confirmed everything for me. And I was like, this makes the most sense. And I'm glad that you doubled down later on about the days like gaslighting me, because that shit.
Because I see you. Like, hold up, when he said it, you was like,
I was like, I already thought that's not the case. Like, why am I crazy? Like, did I just
I seen your expression and I was like, damn, when I get a chance to talk to him, I'ma tell him he lying. He didn't have to say no. It just would have been Nav and Mike.
Like, he's like, you got the timeline wrong. I was like, I did not get my timeline wrong. Like, I don't know if
I had to tell you. That's why I said don't take a vote away from DeLeon. Because I was his target.
That changed the game, in my opinion. What we did that night would change the game. Well, either way, even after this week, it's still the four of us or the three of us. Like, I don't,
It's four. It's four.
Yeah. So.
Monet, D, and I'm glad you got a chance to talk to her.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got a chance to talk to her.
Yeah. Dee didn't talk much in the beginning, but I feel much better with her now. So.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
And I wanted that HOH too. But that
I was like, me and you are versing each other, and we were like, we just talked about having to win it. So I was like, okay, if I beat, I have to win it, and I was so close, but.
Yeah. So I don't know what she's gonna do.
Yeah, I mean, are you gonna pitch anyone to her, like when you talk to her?
I'm not pitching nobody to nobody.
True. I mean, you are. I mean, I was.
But when I was HOH, she kept saying Days and she kept saying you. If she do put you in Days up, that's what I really want, because we can save you if Days don't. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, as long as it don't be two of us on the same side, but I'm not pitching nobody's name.
Congrats! I'm so glad I got my plan with that HOH worked out.
What was your plan?
No, I just wanted to put us in the same bracket because I wanted to make sure one of us was in the finals. And I was like, that'll give me and Meg the best shot. Like having one of us in the finals gives us at least a 50% shot.
Yeah.
That was why I picked you. I didn't want you to take it like I was targeting you. I was like, I hope she didn't read anything. Like the strategy was to help us there.
Yeah. No, I didn't
And
read
you got to pick your opponent, which I thought was a benefit too.
Yeah. No, it worked out well. Everybody picked like kind of who they were supposed to pick in my mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you're my first conversation tonight. I just wanted to talk to you like alone before I talk to anybody else. And just, I want you and me final two. I want to take this train like the whole way. Yes, I trust Van Guy the most. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm 100% game for that. I've already, it sounds so weird because we haven't talked that much, but you've kind of been my number one. Like,
same.
Due to just, I don't know, like I haven't really been talking to anyone. I was just like, oh.
Yeah. I mean, I know that every time we talk, we're like, oh yeah, we're cool. Like we're working together. Like that's not a problem. But I just wanted to like verbalize it.
Yeah. I'll run with you the whole way. You know, it's good, man. Meg was already in my head the person I trusted the most. So the fact that she came out and like verbalized the final two deal to me was really cool. Put my mind at ease for sure about this week. Still don't think I'm in the best spot. I have just a few too many people that I'm pretty sure would put me up. And then if I was up, it's more that if I was up, I don't think I could win a vote against anybody right now. So the next two votes for me are really important, or the next two HOHs. So if it's like a double eviction coming up, the next two are the two I need to fade the most. And if I can fade the next two, I think I can maybe get to the end. But I got to fade the next two.
What, Mackenzie?
Oh, bless your heart. Oh, Meg.
Give me like 1 minute. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, handle your business, girl.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, do what you do. So I'm in Meg's HOH room. I'm gonna steal some of her M&Ms because they're almond flavor, my favorite. So, whoop, 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 Meg isn't here. Spicy Cheetos for me. Almond M&Ms for me. That's what you do when you're in other people's HOH rooms by yourself. You lounge on the bed, you go use the bathroom, the nice fancy bathroom, probably got a bidet and all that kind of stuff in it, and then you eat their snacks, because that's what you do. Because that's what you do when you're in someone else's HOH room and they're not there. Look at some pictures. Oh, look, Meg's family, you're so lovely. Oh,
Are you looking at my family photos?
That's it. I ate all your hot Cheetos and your almond M&Ms are gone.
How do you feel about Dazed and Nav?
I don't know how close they are, really. I think they're very close.
I think they're pretty close too.
I can't be sure, and the degree of their closeness matters a lot. Like in my mind. Because like if we can pull Dazed in as a third, I feel like that would be good for us. And I've had 2 conversations with Dazed, but that's more than I've had with a lot of people. So I feel like Dazed will work with us.
Yeah, he has expressed to me that like he wants to kind of like let that whole Mike situation go. He thinks working with me would be beneficial for his game. I'm going to take him for his word right now, because he did warn me about the renom. He said he didn't really want me to go up, but that there was a chance between me and Aspen.
Why was Didi not even a possibility for a renom? That was one thing I was kind of wondering during his HOH.
Well, I think he has a decent relationship with Didi.
I
think she's also working with Dazed and Nav.
Yeah, she is 100%.
But I don't really trust Didi.
I don't either. I think she's bad. I think she's bad for us, for me and you.
I agree.
Because if we can pull, because they're going to.
I'm not going to nominate her tonight, but she's my option for a renom should I need it.
Yep, that's perfect. I mean, you do what you do. You like if we're bound together, I trust. I trust what you're up to. I mean, I think Dazed is kind of with us, but I know him and Didi and Nav are really close, so I feel like Dazed and Nav have positioned themselves where They kind of have me and Meg on one side, and they kind of have Dee Dee on the other.
I have Dazed and Nav coming in next, like together. So I'm just gonna bring them in with you, and then I think Alex is coming after that. So I'll
Do you
just
want me
have
to
the
pop
three of
out
you
and
leave.
pop back in? That way it doesn't look like we were talking privately. That way the three of us pop in together.
Yeah.
I'll pop out, I'll re-hit the link, and then it'll I don't know what it tells you, but then you could add all three of us together, and no one even has to know we talked right now.
Dazed is here. Dazed is in the waiting room. So why don't you leave? Because I don't want him to wait too long.
Yeah. That way, just you can say whatever. I'll be right back.
Okay. Hey,
Hey, congratulations.
thank you. I invited a couple other people in here to talk to. So obviously you're safe. I'm not nominating you at all.
Appreciate it. I mean, I feel pretty good. Thankfully, I made that deal with Meg just to hopefully secure my position through her HOH. I don't think I'll be put up. I don't think she's going to do that.
I think there seems to be like kind of a divide in the house right now, and we're on the same side of that. So,
Well, regardless, the deal is honored with you doing that. So
yeah, I mean, and I wouldn't have done it anyway. I trust Dazed for right now, but I know that Dazed probably keeps in the back of his mind everything that happened. And I would like to have a trusting relationship with him as long as I can. But I definitely don't want to be in a position with maybe 4 or 5 people left in the game where I owe something to him at that point. I'd rather repay the debt now and not have to have that hanging over my head as we move forward.
yeah, the house is definitely divided. I mean, we've had what, a 4-4, a 4-3.
What's up?
Hey,
What's up, boss?
so where do like the 3 of us stand?
Now that I know that Leanna was telling me bullshit, I'm good with everybody in this chat.
Y'all are my 2 closest people left now that Aspen's gone. That's where I'm at.
Man,
I get to be a buster. So that's, like I'm a figurative buster. I made the figurative buster list, even though I didn't get a cool nickname for my alliance.
I am planning on putting up Monet and DeLeon. I don't think it's gonna be like a surprise to them. So
Have you been talking to him a lot in the game or anything?
no, and honestly, that's why it was like my decisions. Honestly, I feel like so easy.
yeah, I've got nothing to say to them. I mean, it's been just constant lies, and then even when I try to clarify, it turns into a argument that it's a fabricated argument.
I deal with that shit too.
You know what? I was saying this to Fanguy, maybe in a chat like last week or something, but we like famously target people that bring like drama and chaos and arguments, but why do we not hold DeLeon to those same standards?
Oh, we don't.
I mean, he brings chaos and stuff all the time now.
Right, but like I'm saying I'm in favor of targeting because I can't listen to him talk anymore. It just grates me.
I know.
Dude,
I noticed the other
If y'all
night.
know how to mute like certain screens, let me know, because I'm trying to figure it out. I've been just muting myself in chats and then trying to figure out how to turn certain people off.
But anyway, I wanted like the 4 of us in a chat together just because like I feel like I have the best relationship with the 3 of you. I feel like you guys have decent relationships with each other. So it's just pretty natural at this point just to have this conversation. But Nav, I was saying before you got here, I'm gonna put up Monet and DeLeon.
Yeah, makes sense.
And honestly, I mean, my main reason is just because they have not put forth any kind of effort to talk game with me, to work with me at all.
I was pleasantly surprised to see Meg so forward about who she wants to work with, what she wants to do. I pretty much agree with these nominations. Monet and DeLeon makes a lot of sense. Although personally, I would have liked to see Liana up there instead of Monet, because Liana's a bigger comp threat.
I need to request Leanna because I'm dying to ask her if she still holds true to her logic about if somebody saves somebody, then they're 100% working together. And I want to ask her if her and Alex are working together and waiting for her to say no.
Did she not see me save Mike and then vote him out the very next week? Did she not literally see that happen?
I asked Alex the other night, or was it last night? I was like, so what's up with you and Leanna? And he was like, Navi were there. And he was like, nothing. It's just like I owed her a favor or whatever.
I called that before it happened, because when she was putting up people, she's like, I'm not putting up Alex. I'm not gonna renom Alex. I'm not gonna put up Alex. Like they're thick as thieves.
That to me came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, what?
That was Nav. First time I've ever seen you get a little heated in a chat. I was like, oh shit.
I'm like, this facade is really not necessary. It's like, oh, who's working with who? It's like everybody knows, you know? And then his explanation is like, oh, I wanted to see if y'all would lie. No, nobody's gonna lie about that.
Alex is gonna lie about it.
So regarding that, I guess Monet did sort of tell me she had 2 powers. I don't know if she was lying about it, but she told me she got the veto from, the not being HOH. And then she also had a switch of vote. She didn't tell me where she got it, but she did say that she had.
She's full of it.
You think she's lying? Like Alex doesn't make sense.
How many times have I been right about the powers?
You have, yeah, but I feel like
I've known about every single power. I knew about the switch of vote, and I knew about Monet's.
And the way Aspen called Alex out on her way out, it tells me she knew. It sounded like she was sure that Alex voted that way.
Yeah, I think if basically we can slot Megan instead of Alex in that foursome with me, Fanguy, and Daze, that's fine by me.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
I almost threw it to you. I almost gave it to you.
I gave it to you because I was like, one, I just trusted you, and I was like, I'm just gonna give it to her. Well, I mean, I didn't throw it, but I was like, I don't care who wins. Like, I don't care. Who wins.
I almost did it, and I was like, actually, I think this is a good week.
Solidify yourself. Solidify. Yeah, like I was gonna say, like, take this one and solidify yourself. Like, make sure you're good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. At this point, I'm pretty sure I know who I'm nominating. And it's strictly because they haven't asked to talk to me one time.
Okay.
And that's Monet and DeLeon.
Okay.
I think I have a really good social relationship with them. Like, we get along well. I wouldn't mind talking to them, and we talk in the backyards and stuff.
Yeah.
But as far as game talk goes, they don't ever talk game with me in the group chats or backyards or anything. I have a feeling that you and DeLeon have a pretty good relationship.
Yes, he requests me a lot. We do have a lot of conversations.
Yeah. So I don't want to take somebody away from you. But I just feel like he does nothing for me.
No, it's your HOH. And also, if I were to win, I probably would have put someone that you're working with. Most, I don't, it doesn't really matter, as long as the way I see it right now, there's 2 sides, and you're squarely in the middle, and I kind of jumped in the middle too. I'm with you.
Yeah. I feel the same way. I think you're kind of on one side and I'm kind of on the other side, but we're right in the middle together.
Yes. Because the thing was, I was fully gonna go with Daze and his plan on keeping things the same and getting one of them out. But I was like, you know what? There's more people in the middle, like Aspen was. And I think this is a good shot for me to try to do something to get us in the middle. And you were already in the middle, because I don't know if you know, but when the Mike vote happened, Daze had a whole group chat with me, Fanguy, and Nav. I don't know if they told you this. but they were like, this is the 4. And I was like, number one, I entered that backyard chat way late. I can tell because I was the last one. And they're like, it's the 4 of us. So I'm like, I'm on the bottom of this big 4 that like the 3 of them seem kind of scary in terms of like comps and like strategic and stuff, right? And it didn't include you. So I was like, okay. So that was kind of the beginning of where I was like, this is not where I want to be. Like, I don't want to be at the bottom of this because I'm going to be discarded, you know? So I'm happy. I was scared of doing what I did on the veto. I was like, oh my God, this could be like, you know, if you didn't win it, I could have been on the block and went home or something, you know?
Yeah.
But I just feel like, you know, now we're both in the middle and we can kind of continue the back and forth until we get to the end.
So did you strictly take down Leanna as like a favor back to her?
Yeah. Well, right now, I mean, she thinks that she thinks that me, her, DeLeon, Monet are like a voting block. And that could work in terms of like us going back and forth because you are not on the top of their list. All they want, Fanguy and Days gone. So if we could
Do you think that's if they think I'm working with them? Do you think that looks bad?
And that's the thing about DeLeon, putting DeLeon and Monet up. You say you don't have any relationship with them, right? So I think it still makes sense. But I feel like you have to like reinforce with like Leanna or like Dee that like it's not like about sides or anything. It's just who I talk to the least. So if you like frame this HOH as like I don't talk to these people, it's just purely like based on how many conversations we had. I think that's okay because this whole time they've only been talking about like Fanguy, Days, and then Nav as someone who's like a soldier, you know.
Yeah.
So again, like we're invisible in that way, and hopefully. I don't know if this is true, but hopefully I am the same on the other side. Like, hopefully Fanguy and Days want Leanna and DeLeon out more than I do, right? So I think we can continue this, and it would be great. Like, and I think it's
Where's
good.
Where's Dee at in the game?
Okay, Dee is definitely a wild card because I think she's working with Dazed. I definitely feel that. They've never confirmed it, but I can sense it, and I think that Dee is working with. Maybe like DeLeon, perhaps, and Monet. I think the 3 of them are like tight, you know, and I think she's basically with us in the middle, and so it probably is better to either. Well, I'm trying to think. Is it better to keep her around in terms of staying in the middle, or is that too many people in one boat? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it's too many people in one boat. And I honestly don't fully trust her.
I think a Redom would be a good option. I don't know if it'll take, because I think no one's willing to take out Dee except for me and you.
No, I feel
that's the problem, because like no one would take us out besides Dee probably. So it's like it's us against her in the middle, right? Mm-hmm. If we can keep the leaders up as for like until they hurt each other, you know what I'm saying? Like DeLeon, Leanna, and Days should not be really touched that much in terms of like right now, so they can like fight each other, right? And then after that is like where we can just shine and take over kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I agree. Dee is definitely in our situation, but not working with us, so that is kind of dangerous, because she'll take a spot in terms of cushion, right? Like safety. So I would want her out soon.
Yeah.
Right now, I think for this week, you're looking at Fanguy, Nav, and Dazed with you a little bit. And then on the spectrum is me and Dee, and then Leanna and Monet and DeLeon, right? If you can see it that way. And what's it called? If we go back and forth like tennis, then we're good.
Let's just not tell anybody that we're talking though.
No, I don't. Do you think anyone know? I don't think I've never said a single thing about working with you. So no one knows about it.
I think I am, as far as like how it looks to everybody else being boxed in with Days and Fanguy. But I think it all comes down to my social game at that point and the relationship with the other side of the house and how well I can maneuver through them to not have me at the. I think that even being boxed in with Days and Nav and Fanguy, I'm at the bottom target list of those 4 people, and I'm comfortable with that. How are you and I since the Lake Girls Alliance has crumbled?
I ain't got a problem with you.
Okay, good. I don't have a problem with you either.
Yeah.
You're not all like on my list of people at all. I don't even really have a list, but like if I did, you're not on it.
Yeah. You know, I'll tell you.
I know. No, I know. With Leanna, I really just wanted to kind of figure out where I was at with her, and since the fall of the matriarchy, where her and I are, and I feel like Leanna and I just kind of have this understanding with each other. Where I don't think that right now I'm a huge target for her, but I can see myself becoming a target for her. She's a target for me, but not my direct target. I wouldn't prefer to lose her as a result of somebody else targeting her. But I just wanted to see where we were at. I'm not ready to nominate Leanna at this point. I've already pretty much decided who I'm going to put up. And it's really only because I haven't really talked to them at all. So it's going to be Monet and Deleon. But I want to give them the opportunity to play for veto. I just feel like if one of them left, it doesn't really affect my game too much, because they've never requested me for chats. I have zero game. Most conversations I've had with Monet were when we were all together having group talks for our alliance, but I've never talked to them outside of that.
So they probably asked you why you ain't put up nobody else, like Days, the Alex, they probably think you working with them.
Well, I'm not putting up Days because he didn't renom me when you got taken down. He had told me that it was between me and Aspen, and I told him, if you put up Aspen instead of me, then next opportunity I have to keep you safe, I'll honor that to you. So he's not an option for me, but that's why I wanted to win this HOH, because I want that deal out of the way. So I'm going to honor it this next week, but then I don't owe him anything moving forward. And I just feel like Alex a bigger target, and I don't think that if he was HOH, I would be on the top of his hit list. I feel like I have a little bit more of a feel on where he's at. I wouldn't say that we're working together, but I don't think that he at this point is coming for me. I think he has bigger targets in mind.
Nav always voting anyway, so I knew it's Nav, the Fang guy, Days. Tell me why you ain't put up Fang guy? You said Days. I knew she was going to even say that. I knew she was going to use that excuse. But it's clearly who on whose side. It's clearly. So she ain't said nothing that I didn't think she was going to say. I knew she was going to say it.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to nominate Monet and Deleon.
Okay.
Just because they don't ever talk to me. At least the two of you have at least requested a 2 or 3 person chat, or we've talked some game, we communicate with each other. They've never requested me I've never had a one-on-one. They've never requested me for a group, nothing. So I just feel like them being in the game doesn't super benefit me really at all.
Do you know who you put up if one of them win the veto?
I don't, and I'm really hoping that that doesn't happen so that I don't have to come up with somebody. I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think?
I don't know. I'm so lost in this game right now because everything changes every week. So it's
So you don't think Nav or nothing like that? You don't think?
I forgot about him.
I know. I always forget about Nav too. I mean, he'd be an easy renom to make.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is he the type to come back after you?
He said he don't. He said he don't hold grudges. I don't know.
So you talk to everybody else?
Yeah. I told them all the same thing. But I want them to play for veto. I want them to have the chance to play. I don't want the veto to be used, honestly. Because I don't know who I would put up. Probably a bigger target that we could easily just get out.
Who's a bigger target?
Days.
Well, I can't put up days because I made a deal with him that I wouldn't put him up this time.
Yeah, he was
I
gonna
mean,
put
Alex,
up
maybe. Mm-hmm.
So pretty much solidified my thought that Meg is probably working with Nav, Days, and who's the other person? Fan guy. Because she, like, when it was mentioned or questioned about her about them, she really didn't get much into detail about it. She just, well, she got into detail about Days, that's about it. But the other one, she just kind of like skimmed all over it.
Nav could be an option.
I don't know where he's at in this game.
I know. I don't know where he at either, but lately he been voting on Days and Fan God's side. So I don't know, because I don't ever talk to him.
I don't know. It seems split, but at the same time, everybody is, well, I know I am, all over the place.
So I wanted to bring both of you in here together so I could talk to you at the same time. But basically, I'm gonna nominate the two of you. And really the only reason is I feel like we have a great like social relationship with each other. I like you guys a lot, but we don't ever like talk game with each other. And out of everybody in the game, I don't know like where I stand for you guys. Like if you were to be HOH, and because we've never like requested each other for like any kind of one-on-ones or anything. And like that's not all on you guys, it's on me too, but I just have like the least working game relationship with you guys. But I didn't want to put you in a situation where you were being backdoored or anything. I want you guys to have the opportunity to win veto or have somebody take you down from the veto. I didn't want to, I just felt the least confident, I guess, where I was at with you guys out of the people left. Outside of like the all girls alliance, like Monet and we've never had like a conversation about like where we stood with each other within that, and I've never talked to Delian like outside of like the backyard or anything like that. So it just kind of made sense, I guess, for me.
We ever had a one-on-one.
I was really sad that our girls alliance was like got called out though, because we were fucking killing it.
Yeah, I had no idea that there was a girls' alliance.
Exactly.
What's his name? Days is the one who told me.
Even whenever Days did expose the alliance, I was still lying and telling everybody, oh, it was just like the winners alliance. We were just all in a chat together. I still stood behind that shit. Even though Aspen did snitch on us, I still stood behind it.
No, Dee Dee snitched on us.
I did not know.
I think I kind of crushed Monet a little bit when I let her know Dee Dee was the one that told.
And after learning Dee Dee aired it out instead of Aspen, I'm even more disappointed. I'm so fucking disappointed. Like, damn. I feel so played. Like, sure, I wasn't loyal to everybody I was in an alliance with, but Dee Dee, with our women's alliance, I'm so disappointed.
Monet, I'm really sorry. You look so upset right now.
I mean, it's okay. I mean, it was gonna end up being this way anyway, but
at some point, honestly,
thoughts in my head. It's okay.
This is actually the first time I've been put up this way. The last time I got put up, it was like as the second nom.
Oh yeah.
Like with no fighting chance. So I definitely appreciate like the opportunity to be able to, win veto or something.
I know Meg is lying. She wanted me up there, and it's not because of what she's saying. She wants me up there because that's what her, Fan Guy, Nav, and Days want.
Exactly.
So when one of you come down, do you have like a recommendation for who I should put up as a renom?
Dee Dee.
That when I asked who they would put up as a renom, though, Monet immediately said Dee Dee. because I wasn't expecting her to say that, and maybe she wouldn't have had I not told her that she was the one that told Dazed about the alliance. I've already, told these people my reasonings, but unfortunately, I'm gonna nominate Deleon and Monet. I know, Deleon, I'm so sorry. I really just looked at, who was left and who I've had conversations with on a game level, and I have great social relationships with the two of you, but unfortunately we just haven't had the opportunity yet to talk one-on-one about where we're at in the game, and that's really the only reason that you're there.
I'm mad because she put up Deleon and Monet. I was trying not to. I gotta figure out something to get one of them down.
I'm curious who people want as the target, because I have a feeling maybe people would want Monet. Maybe not. I don't know. Deleon is very annoying, so maybe people would just want to get rid of him. But it's another great week for me. Like, I don't think I am hurt no matter who leaves.
I want to say sad, just really disappointed. That's all. Sure, Megan and I may not have had many personal chats with each other, but that doesn't mean I'm against her. So I'm really disappointed. I really thought that she would have held true to the Women's Alliance, but I guess shit went to hell after Dee aired it out.
Even though Monet and I are up, I think Dee Dee's going home.
No Little Brother Monday night for Halloween. Little Brother will return for a special episode Tuesday night.